Hello, Olo again, Nuggets of Wisdom, another Mindshift series. A topic today, you cannot afford to live a boundary-free life. Let's talk about it. Welcome back. Wow, please like, share, hit the notification bell for new content. Brothers, please subscribe, sisters, smash that subscription button. Let's get the likes up, because the more you like the video, the more the video can be shared to everybody else. Let's hit this topic right now. Brothers, sisters, you cannot afford to live a boundary-free life. Only what you're talking about. It's very simple for me. Let me be honest. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. I've done a lot of things or allow me not to have boundaries, which has probably slowed my growth, or I could have been in some destinations earlier than necessary. I was the kind of person who was a happy-go-lucky, allow folks to do whatever, however they wanted to do. Let's go on, let's get along to get along. That was my motto. But it has really cost me. And I don't mind making mistakes. You don't mind making mistakes. Just make sure those mistakes do not belong to you. You can learn from me. You can learn from my mistakes. My life may not be your own, but maybe, just maybe, this little word can be of help to you today. You cannot afford to live a boundary-free life. Let's put this in context. In 2011, September 11, there was a terrorist attack against the United States of America. If you have lived in this country, or you have lived here all your life, prior to 2001, we had no TSA at the airport. So when you go to the airport, you buy your ticket, you walk to the tarmac, somebody just checks your ID at the door, and you go on the plane. So while we were living in the land of the free, the home of the brave, somebody somewhere was looking at, is that easy to be able to fly within the country? Maybe, just maybe, let me have an idea of what's going on. Let me see what I can do to harm the country. So these guys came in, fly planes, you know the whole story. I'm not going to bore you with that. I don't want to even go back to the story, because it was a horrible day here in the United States. But what am I trying to say here? Due to that, the Homeland Security as a department was formed. Let me read this very quickly, so I'm not just pulling it out of my head. Very quickly. The Department of Homeland Security was formed in the wake of the terrorist attack of September 11, 2001, as part of a determined national effort to safeguard the United States against terrorism. Due to the fact there was a terrorist attack, this department was formed as a result of that. So, I want you to humor me for 1 second. When there's been a terrorist attack against your life, when somebody somewhere violated, disrespect, put you down, and somebody comes again and say, who hurt you? If a whole country like United States of America can have a whole department against terrorism, and you are telling human beings, or we are not having boundaries enough against people who violated you or disrespected you. It don't make sense. And what human beings do will relax our boundaries based on our fetish and our likes. Instead of us to now see there is no preferential treatment. I don't care what you look like. I don't care what I used to like. I am safeguarding myself against me being violated, disrespected, put down, devalued. You cannot afford to live a boundary-free life, my brothers. You cannot afford to live a boundary-free, my sisters. You need to have boundaries. If you look at that word here, let me read a little before. As part as a determined national effort to safeguard the United States against terrorism, let's put the emphasis on the word safeguard. Safeguard is a measure taken to protect someone or something, to prevent something undesirable. Safeguard. Safeguard your life against undesirable things. Giving your heart to folks who do not deserve it. Relaxing your boundaries because you think they look cool. Thinking that, yes, it fits what I'm looking for. It fits what I like. Then you relax your boundaries. And what it says is a measure to prevent someone or something against undesirable thing. It didn't say the thing has to be cute. It didn't say it has to be good looking. It didn't say it has to go to the body. He says safeguard. If you don't hear any word today, safeguard boundaries, safeguard boundaries, safeguard boundaries. That's what you need to do. That's what needs to happen in 2023. You cannot allow yourself to be sucked in based on the whims of what you feel you like doing. Boundaries. You are a man. You're a loving person. You're a caring person. You're too nice. So you have no boundaries. Your heart is soft. I'm like you. I get you. I'm there with you. Love children. Love babies. Go on my Facebook. I love posting babies who are funny, who are talking. I'm a dad. I enjoy doing it. But I got to my point. Olu, safeguard. I warm towards people easily. I let them in easily. I feel their pain easily. But you're not allowing people to grow because you relax your own boundaries. This is crazy. You can't let that happen. If you have a destination where you want to go, if you have a goal where you want to go, you want to start a business, you can't hang out all day. Boundaries. You want to lose weight, you can't eat everything you see in sight. Boundaries. You have no time talking to people who are not going where you are going. Boundaries. So I heard a statement today. He said, when you hear the masses going in particular, this is how you know you have to change direction. If all the masses are going in one direction, you have to go a different direction. Boundaries. Safeguard. Boundaries, safeguard. I can sit here and tell you stories after stories when people tell me stories of what happened to them, how hurt they used to be, how the other person treated them nice. And I say, oh, don't worry, Olu will treat you right. It don't matter. Then I find out that they were not all what they cracked up to be. I want to give you 3 characteristics of boundaries. Number 1, boundaries is to save you, not to harm you. Number 2, boundary is for you to value who you are. And the last point is boundary gives you a philosophy of life. And what do I mean by that? As a man, you need to stand on your own square. This is what I believe. This is what I understand. This is where I'm going. This is what's going to be. Nothing's going to change it. It doesn't matter who's coming. I don't care how far she is. I don't care how tall she is. I don't care what happens to her. It doesn't matter how banging that body is. I say boundaries. I know it's not easy, but it's necessary. I can go on, man. Always game, man. Nuggets of Houston. Mindshift series. God bless.